Hello friends, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we are going to discuss what are the types of handoffs or handover. And in the previous video we discussed what is handoff, why it happens, how it happens, right? And if you have not watched the previous video, then please check out the playlist on our channel and follow it. So yeah, talk too much. Now let's dive into the video and learn everything about the types of handoffs. So these are all the types of handoffs, which is hard handoff, soft handoff, queued handoff, delayed handoff, inter-system handoff, intra-system handoff, network control handoff, and mobile assisted handoff. So we are going to discuss all of it by seeing the differences between one and another. For example, hard and soft handoff, we will compare both of these handoffs and we will see all the details about it. Again, we will compare queued and delayed handoff, we will compare inter and intra system handoff, we will compare network and mobile assisted handoffs, and we will see what are the details associated with these types of handoffs. So let's start with the first one, which is hard and soft handoff. First is hard handoff and the second is soft handoff. So this hard handoff is defined as one where an existing connection must be broken down before making a new connection. That means if a car is in cell A and here we have a tower and there is another cell over here, and there is another tower. So to do the handoff, first of all this connection should be broken to make handoff with this cell's tower. When the vehicles enters inside this cell, before taking the control of the connection by this tower in second cell, the connection with the first cell's tower should be broken. So this is called hard handoff. And in soft handoff there is a different case, that is, even though it is inside, first the connection should be made with the tower inside the next cell in which the mobile has entered, and after that only the connection with the previous tower will be disconnected. So it is defined as a handover where a new connection is made before the old connection is released. So let's write that definition. And here what will we write? We will write new connection is made. Sorry for my bad handwriting. Perfect. Now let's see the next difference. Here whatever channel is given to the conversation over here is different to the channel which was assigned in previous cell, right? So this mobile which has entered into a next cell will get different channel to continue the conversation, and in previous cell it had another channel in which it was doing its conversation. So here it allocates and here what happens, it allocates same frequency channel. If you don't understand what is frequency, what is channel, then please watch previous videos, then you will understand what these things are. The next difference is that this is not much complicated. complicated, and this is complicated task. Why is this complicated and this is not complicated? Because see, in hard handoff, first you break the connection and then you have to make the connection, right? So if you break the connection and after entering into a new cell, you will find the connection and you will make that connection with the channel, right? But in soft handoff, what you will do is you will not have to release the connection until and unless you get a next new connection in the neighboring cell, right? So you have to search for a channel in the new cell before you release the previous connection of the channel. So this is a little bit complicated. That's why this soft handoff is complicated. And the next difference is this is used in TDMA, time division multiple access, and FDMA, frequency division multiple access, and this is used in CDMA, stands for code division multiple access. Now let's see the next difference. Here the next difference is that link transfer may fail. That means when the vehicle is going into the next cell, there may be no availability of the channels. So that's why if there is no channel available to allocate it to this conversation, then that handoff will fail, right? So that's why here the link transfer may fail, and here it degrades the channel availability. Here why is it said? Because first we have to make the connection and then we have to break the connection, right? So here when the vehicle is entering into new cell, the MSC will try to connect the channels to the mobile which is required handoff. So all the channels will get busy in allocating the channel to this mobile, and the mobiles which are under this cell only, which are not meant for handoff, those channels will also get busy for allocating the channel to this device only. So that is that the channel availability will degrade. So that is the meaning of saying this sentence. So these are few differences between hard and soft handoff. Now let's go to queued and delayed handoff. So now let's discuss what is queued handoff and delayed handoff. So in queued handoff, what happens is the MTSO will queue the request of handoff instead of rejecting it. And when it happens only when the new cell site is busy. That means when you are traveling from one cell site to another cell, if this cell's channels are busy, then your handoff will stay in a queue, and this the handoff process will not get rejected, it will not get terminated, but it will stay in queue. And when another handoffs are successful, and let's say this is your handoff request, then after that you will get a chance to take the handoff and you will get assigned to a new channel in the cell site in which you are currently moving, right? So this is one difference. And so here in delayed handoff, what happens is this works on two handoff level algorithm. Here the MTSO always handles the handoff call first and originating call second. As I said in previous video also that handoff are given priority more than originating a call, right? So here when the power level reaches the threshold, handoff threshold, the first handoff level request is initiated. First level handoff request is initiated, and periodically after every 5 seconds this will check that if any channels are available for handoff or not, right? After that, when a signal reaches the second level, that means if it reaches the second level, this was the first level, when it reaches the second level, this call handoff the handoff for this call is made without putting any conditions. So if no channels are available in the cell, then the call will be dropped, and until then the call will not be dropped, but it will check for the availability of the channel after every 5 seconds, right, in the first stage. And in the second stage it will go for handoff without putting any conditions. So this is delayed handoff. Now let's come back to queued handoff and write out the points. So here the MTSO will queue the requests of handoff instead of rejecting it. And also here there is a point that it decreases the blocking probability but increases the blocking of handoff. This is more important than queuing of initiating calls. That means, as I said, handoffs are more important than initiating call, so handoff queue is more important than initiating a call queue. So now let's write out the points. Now let's write out the points of delayed handoff. So here it is a 2 handoff level algorithm. Handles the handoff call first and originating call second. So in overall what we observed is both of the things are similar, right? Here you are talking to a call and your when you are entering into a new cell, your call is getting into a queue, and first whoever's call handoff got into the queue, they will get allocated to a new channel in their neighboring cell, and you will get channel in that neighboring cell when your number comes. And here in the delayed handoff, what happens is the MTSO searches for a new channel when you are in first level periodically after every 5 seconds, and when you enter the second level without putting any questions, it will go for handoff, and if channels are not available, then the call will be dropped or terminated. So this is queued handoff and this is delayed handoff. Now let's move on to next handoffs. Now let's discuss intra-system handoff and inter-system handoff. Here, this intra-system handoff is the process of handoff which occurs when a mobile device is moving within the same cell, but it changes the connection from one base station to another within the same cell. So when a device is moving in the same cell and it changes its connection from one base station to another, then it is called intra-system handoff. And what is inter-system handoff? This is when the device is traveling from one cell to another cell and it is changing its connection from one cell base station to another cell base station, and here the connection is changed from one base station to another base station in the same cell. So this is intra-system handoff, this is inter-system handoff. So this type of handoffs are designed to ensure uninterrupted communication as the mobile devices moves within the same cell. But in traditional cellular networks, a single cell is typically served by one base station, right? So the concept changing connection within the same cell doesn't apply. The network and the mobile device work together to maintain the consistent connection within the same base station as mobile device moves within the cell. However, intra-cell handoff typically refers to the process of managing the connection as a mobile moves within the coverage area of a single base station. And don't get much confused about it, you will understand it in next few videos. Okay, so and this the inter-system handoff, here it is essential for maintaining the connection as the mobile device is roaming around the across the network, right? And the local call may become a long distance call, and here the compatibility of two MSC must be determined. So this is inter-system handoff. Let us write down the points. First, here the process of handoff occurs See here, base station and this tower are same. There is no difference, okay? This is uninterrupted. If you are unable to read my handwriting here, my handwriting is so bad. Even I don't understand it sometimes. So this refers to intracell, intracell system handoff. Now let's write down this here. I really apologize for my bad handwriting, but yeah, these are the points which are the differences, or you can say the information about these handoffs. Now let's move on to the next handoff, which are network assisted handoff, I guess, network control handoff and mobile assisted handoff. Okay, now let's understand both of these handoffs. See, I'll explain you in a simple manner. So network control handoff, this is similar to 1G handoff that you studied in previous video, and this is similar, same to 2G handoff which you studied in again previous video. So here the base station has to continuously determine the signal strength of each the mobile and to determine which mobile needs handoff. In base stations, there are these locator receivers used to check the power levels of the phone in the neighboring base station. So here the MSC decides the handoff should be made or not. And here in mobile assisted handoff, each mobile measures the received signal from the corresponding base station, right? If there are so many mobiles and there is one base station, so the mobile will only determine the strength of the signal with respect to the corresponding base station, and it will continuously report the result of these measurements to the base station. Now it initiates the handoff requests when power from any neighboring cell exceeds the power from the current cell. That means if this mobile is moving from this cell to this cell, and this mobile is telling the base station that, see, my strength is increasing with this tower in the neighboring cell, please hand over me to the neighboring cell base station. Then this will report to the MSC, mobile switching center, and this will hand off the channel, and this will hand off the call, and new channel will be assigned with the new neighboring cell base station. So this is all about mobile assisted handoff. I hope you understood. Now let's write out the points. Really, I don't want to write, but I have to, otherwise nothing. You will not watch my videos after that. So every base station So yeah, this is all about network control handoff and mobile assisted handoff. So you can read it out, or you can take a screenshot if you want. Yeah, and yeah, that's it. We have discussed all of the handoff types, and if you want a recap, then I will give you a recap. Just a second. So yeah, first we are going to see hard handoff and soft handoff. So in hard handoff, the existing connection is broken and then the new connection is made, and in soft handoff, the existing connection is there until and unless a new connection is made. So this is the difference between hard and soft handoff. Now let's move on to queued and delayed handoff. So in queued handoff, what happens is, instead of rejecting the call, the MSC puts it into a queue, and after each request is satisfied, it removes it and it allocates a new channel for that conversation. And in delayed handoff, what happens is, there are two levels, and in first level it checks after every 5 seconds is the channel available for handoff or not, and in second level it does no question and it goes for handoff, and if there is no channel available, then the call will be dropped. Now let's go to the next one, inter-system and intra-system. So in inter-system, the handoff is made in between two base stations that is inside a same cell, and here the handoff is made in between the base station that is in different cells. And here in the network control handoff and mobile assisted handoff, what happens is, here the base station measures the signal strength between the base station and the mobile, and it reports to the MSC that this mobile needs handoff, and after that the MSC takes the decision to hand off. And here in mobile assisted, what happens is, each mobile has the device that measures the signal strength with the surrounding base stations, and after that it reports through the surrounding base station, and the surrounding base station reports to MSC to hand off the conversation to the neighboring base station with which the current mobile is having strong signal. So after that it goes for handoff. So this is all about all types of handoffs. I hope you have understood, and I tried to explain it as simple as possible. That's it. If you liked the video, then don't forget to click that like button below, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel for more such videos and content. And I know it's free for you, but it will help me a lot. And yeah, thanks for watching.